a legitimate business between you and Mr. Forrester, we can address that at some time. Call the office.
I'm here to pick up. I'm here to pick up documentation for all the any communications which you sent out on me about my candidacy and about me as a person, as me as a Democrat, for legal reasons.
Okay.
And I expect you to get those
correctly. Bring a subpoena from a judge, and we'll do it.
You don't have to get a subpoena. You have to have a court case and request for documents.
We decline your request.
Are you telling me you decline my request?
We decline your request. Because
you don't have anything to say
on the internet.
Where is it? It's not on. It's not on the website now.
On our website.
Where is it?
Anything that we've said to reporters.
It's not on there.
Is on our website.
No, it's not there.
Well.
So on what basis are you saying he doesn't have time to talk to me or have?
Well, because you don't have an appointment is why he won't be talking to you today.
Well, I don't want to talk to him to ask him for anything. I'm coming here to tell you something, and you are going to give it to me.
Well, you can relay that message to me, and I'm happy to explain it to Mr. Forrester.
Well, go get off of the internet what you said is on there and show it to me.
I decline to do that.
It's not there.
Okay.
So there's no reason for you to be sending out libel messages about me.
Anything that we have said about you has been copy and pasted from your musings on Facebook or the internet that is a part of your groups. We're not in the business of making things up.
Yes, you are.
That's the other guys.
Yes, you are. You invented things.
We just have to agree to disagree.
Would you like to disagree that I'm the nominee for U.S. Senate?
You're on the ballot, and congratulations to you. But unless you have an appointment, we'll have to ask you to leave.
Okay. And what are you going to do if I don't leave?
I told you what to do. I'll call security.
You're going to have
them ask you to leave.
And what happens if I don't leave when security shows up?
I don't know.
Is this the Tennessee Democratic Party headquarters?
It is.
Okay. I am the nominee for U.S. Senate in the Tennessee Democratic Party, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Are you telling me that I'm trespassing if I stay?
I have asked you politely that since we cannot assist you in your business today, that we would like you to leave.
You would like me to leave, but I don't have to leave because I'm not trespassing, correct?
Well, I mean, you're being very cordial to me, which is fine. I'm not asking you about whether you're trespassing.
Well, if I'm not trespassing, then I can be here.
But we can't help you.
I don't need your help. You are the ones that need help.
You're wanting to meet with Chairman Forrester. It's not going to happen.
No, I said that he needs to talk to me, and I need to get documentation for the slanders that you said.
And we decline your request.
Which is for what?
I don't know what you're requesting.
You don't know what my request is, and how can you decline it? Could it be because there's nothing to fulfill the request?
Well, I don't know.
I guess so.
I mean,
you don't know anything.
You're espousing some conspiracy theory.
What's a conspiracy theory?
I don't.
You don't even know what a conspiracy theory is.
Well, I have.
Who are you? I don't even know who you are.
My name is Brandon Tutbreeze. I'm the director of communications here at the party.
Oh, okay.
So if there was,
are you gay?
No.
Do you believe in gay marriage?
I'm fine with people, whoever want to love each other,
okay.
Whomever they want.
And do you have a problem with me because I don't support gay marriage?
No, I don't have a problem with you because you don't support gay marriage. I'm not particularly fond of your alliance with a group that bullies homosexuals. That is wrong.
So you're saying that I am allied with a group that bullies homosexuals?
And endorsed by the president of that group.
I'm the vice president of Public Advocate of the United States, but we do not bully homosexuals. Is that illegal? Oh, I have the bylaws right here. Could you show me in the bylaws where that has anything to do with my candidacy?
No.
So you're using party resources to violate the bylaws and say that I bully gay people? What kind of bullying is this? Is there any type of crime being committed by my association with this group as public advocate? Is a 501c4 non-for-profit tax-deductible group, which has been written up in the Washington Post nearly 400 times and is well known across the nation. It's nonpartisan, as recognized by the government, and is not part of any federal watch list or the FBI.
LGBT Americans. It's a prestigious group, I'm sure.
By what authority? Is that what is bullying? Is that a law?
I can read.
Is that a law?
It's distasteful and disrespectful to Tennesseans and Americans.
Well, I think Mitt Romney is distasteful and disrespectful, but
he absolutely is.
But that doesn't mean he's illegal. That doesn't mean he's illegal.
Whoever said you were illegal?
Well,
you're not illegal. You're just.
Wait a minute. You said. I'm not obstinate. You've never met me before. I'm questioning you.
No, you won't leave. That is obstinate. You're being stubborn.
That's not the issue. We're having a discussion. You just said that you're changing the topic. You just said that public advocate, a valid legal entity recognized by the IRS, operating under the Constitution and authority of all federal, state, and local laws.
Mr. Clayton, who cares?
Well, that's what I'm asking you. Who cares?
Yeah.
If it's not illegal, and it's just a matter of, free speech.
Yes, you can have free speech, but I don't have to tolerate your intolerance.
Can you show me the law for this? Here are the bylaws. Can you show me what you just said in the bylaws of the tennis?
I decline your request, and I ask you to
you're not
leave
declining.
one
I'm not requesting.
more time.
I'm telling you that here are the bylaws.
I'm not requesting that you leave anymore.
No, I'm telling you that by what authority are you telling the leader of your party legally to leave, and that I'm part of a hate?
I don't even know what you're talking
because
about.
You're saying that I'm part of a distasteful group.
There are 25 days left until the election. And if you don't get out there and start talking to voters, you'll never have a chance to win.
You should have learned that before the primary, because look what happened to you.
Congratulations on your last name, Mr. Clayton. Now, if you have no further business here, I ask that you leave now.
I don't have to. I'm talking to you about a situation during business
hours.
Our
conversation is over.
Because where is your authority for saying that I'm in a distasteful organization?
That is wonderful. Have fun
reading
the bylaws.
Is that a legal issue? Is there a violation of any law? I'm waiting for security. Is there a violation of any law that I have committed or any part of the Tennessee Democratic bylaws at all?
Being a jerk is not against the law.
No, I'm asking you questions.
I know you.
You don't have any answers.
And you're being very rude about it.
I'm not being rude.
Most people set up meetings with a phone call, and they don't barge in.
When would you like to set the meeting up for?
Well, maybe
I've already asked you to set up a meeting.
After you calm down.
I'm not. There's nothing to calm down about. When would you like to have the meeting set up for?
After you calm down, maybe you can call us back, and we'll set up a meeting to discuss legitimate business. Until then,
when are we going to set up for legitimate business?
Mr. Clayton, we have no legitimate business here today.
Do we have any legitimate business at all?
It is time to go.
Do we have any legitimate business at all to set up an appointment for?
Well, we won't ever know that unless you call us later.
No, we know that now. Do we have any legitimate business?
It's time to go.
Do we have any legitimate business to set up an appointment for? Because I'm just here to set up an appointment at this point, and you're being obstinate.
No.
And you look very angry.
I'm not angry.
You're calling security as a matter of force to forcibly ask me to leave the party headquarters that I'm the leader of.
You're the leader?
I'm the leader of the Democratic Party.
Mr. Clayton.
And I've been traveling across the state speaking on behalf of the Tennessee Democratic Party and voters rights and minority rights, and protecting Americans from Republicans who want to steal everything.
to stay, but we're going back to work.
Okay. So I'm welcome to stay?
Sit down, Phil.
I'm not going to, I don't have to sit.
Brandon.
We're waiting for the appointment.
You're going to be waiting one.
Well,
I invited
so you're saying that what you said about there being an appointment that you wanted to set up, there's not really an appointment that you want to set up.
I said,
Well, I'm just going after what you said.
I have an important call, but
Well, I'd say you have an important visitor.
that is a matter of opinion.
Well,
Hey, Clayton, how are you?
I'm glad I'm welcome to stay. Can I have a donut? I'll make a donation.
We're good on that. Appreciate it, then.
Well, I want to have a donut.
Can I text it to you?
So what are we doing?
What's that?
What are we doing?
We're working, my friend. How are you doing? Will do.
Fine. Are you having any luck with any of the campaigns?
What's that?
Are you having any luck with any of the campaigns?
We are, actually. Thanks. How's your campaign going?
It's going pretty well.
Yeah. How are the doors going?
There's a lot of work for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are there any campaigns I can help out with?
You can contact it's all on the website.
Oh, I want to help here. I want to volunteer.
Well, we don't really do volunteer works out of here. The other building.
You don't have something I can do here?
No, we actually do not.
Well, you're my friend on Facebook.
Yeah, we are, yeah.
I don't know how that happened. You must have caught me.
I guess so.
Some things are meant to be, Sean. And I think that we need to find some Democratic campaigns.
I enjoyed your
help
picture. The qualification was pretty funny.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm glad you friended me.
No problem.
I mean, I was just thinking that maybe we could work on some campaigns, and then maybe I'll go out and have some beers.
Well, I appreciate that, but why would you want to work on other campaigns when you're running a U.S. Senate campaign?
Just to have a good example for everyone in the Democratic Party to get out and get out the vote, because we're losing on a 3-1 margin as far as being able to be outvoted in the primaries. And I think it's atrocious that people like Bill Haslam and Lamar Alexander and Bob Corker are getting a free pass with voters just because they're pro-life. They get to go say they're pro-life, and then they go out and they try to sell Social Security. They try to have a good old boy network imposed in Tennessee and all that. And I don't think that they should have a chance to win. So what we need to do is we need to get people more excited about the Democratic Party, and be a big tent, and get everybody involved. And I want to show them that this is how you get on the phone, this is how you work with your local Tennessee Democratic Party to beat Republicans, and that all Democrats don't have horns like Rush Limbaugh says.
I appreciate that, but we've been on the phones for the past few months. We've got candidates out there working their own campaigns. We appreciate it, and you're more than welcome to work your campaign the way you see fit. Have you have you been raising a lot of money, or?
I've been doing a lot of campaigning, and we've been raising some money too. Not as much as we're not going to raise $6 million.
Well, I didn't see you on the latest FEC reports. I didn't know if you.
Yeah, anything we file will be after the election at this point because of the timeline.
I think there was a report too. The September quarterly.
No, we weren't due for that because we didn't raise it for that. But
I figured you would have taken advantage of the national push you got to get some of that money.
Oh well, that was I could have probably taken advantage of more of that if I hadn't had to spend so much time dealing with legalities.
You didn't have to.
You're talking to somebody who stayed up, had to work all day and come home and work till 4 in the morning on a legal brief.
Well,
Please do not tell me I worked twice. I know you guys work hard.
Mark, in fairness, we didn't file any legal action against you, correct?
Well, actually, the only place where that was coming as a direct quote, where we definitely had that idea was, and I'll say this to my koala Facebook friend here.
Hey, Sean, I got the thing you're working on. It's kind of important.
Yeah.
Get back to
It said.
I really got to get back to
guys
it.
are working on some deadlines.
Well, I'm working on a deadline. We're talking about very important things. What I was
She's
telling
my boss, so I've got to go. I'm sorry, man, but.
Well, no. What I was telling you is, you said it was a quote, and I want to find out if you said it or not. You said, "At this point, we are not taking any options off of the table except for supporting Mark Clayton."
That sounds about right.
Okay, so that means legal action.
You're being extremely disrespectful.
No, I'm not.
Sounds fine.
You're going to tell me about disrespect? Let me show you this. What's your name?
I'm not going to engage.
You don't have a name? This is what my supporters believe is disrespectful, is saying that they're stupid for voting for somebody because they don't have your exact philosophy. And we've written a letter to the Attorney General, and there are thousands of my supporters who believe this and stand up and cheer for me for saying exactly what's in here. And it's going to be right here for you since you don't want to pick it up. But this man is not stupid. Bishop Felton Smith has a degree from Oxford. Do you think that he's stupid for voting for Mark Clayton? It's a catch-22. You can't really say anything. Because if you say, yes, he's stupid, then you're repeating what you've already said. And then if you say, well, no, he's not, then you're repudiating what you've said. I think it's really disrespectful to democracy. We live in a country, and we're the Democratic Party, and we're saying we're standing up against people like John McCain to stop us from being in foreign wars. And we're trying to stop him from going out and bombing people for not having enough democracy. But then when we have a free and fair election, I'm out there working as an honest person. I had no bone to pick with anybody here. And I win an election in a landslide, and before I can even get home from a hard day's work, everybody in this office has gotten together in a cabal to jump all over me for what? Free speech? It's nothing that ever harmed anybody. So don't tell me that I'm being disrespectful. I think that what you are doing and the misuse of resources is not only disrespectful, but it's also illegal. And you are personally, as a party, all these things that are going on, creating a disavowal and an excommunication process which does not exist in the bylaws, which I have right here. You are in violation of the Voting Rights Act of 1965. You are in violation of the principles which all our civil rights heroes, many of whom are backing me explicitly and on record, that they marched for, to be able to vote and not have somebody like you tell them that they're too stupid to vote. Do you think that people were too stupid to vote because they voted for me? Yes or no? It's a simple question. Do you think that people were too stupid to vote who voted for me? Because I didn't twist their arms. Were they too stupid or not? I'll ask you another way. Do we need literacy tests? Do you think that people are too stupid to vote in the Democratic Party? Our primary voters, who we are proud of, we protect their rights. Do you think that they were so stupid that they voted for me? Or do you think that they knew what they were doing? Yes or no?
Sir, we've asked you to leave multiple times.
Call security. Do you think that they were too stupid? Yes or no?
You can continue to stay in here and talk to yourself if you'd like, but we're all getting back to work, so.
But were they stupid? Does anybody in here think that the Democratic Party voters in the primary were too stupid? Are we going to start literacy tests for minorities so that they can tell who's the wrong candidate at the top of the ballot? Her face got really, really red. She's very angry and embarrassed. But I would be too if I were acting like Muammar Gaddafi. You know, we just overthrew Muammar Gaddafi. And we're here saying that our voters are too stupid to know who they voted for. And we have grown men here who have no courage and cannot stand up and say one thing in the face of all of this. And a grown woman who can't say one thing in the face. You want literacy tests? You want to impose a standard on people who you think are too stupid to vote. Martin Luther King would be ashamed of and would be against everybody in this office. Martin Luther King would call every one of you a disgrace for having nothing to say at this moment, if nothing more, for having nothing to say for yourselves. You are rejected in American law. You are rejected in the court of public opinion. You are rejected by every moral authority. Every legal authority rejects these men that sit in this room and sit in this office and cannot stand up and say one thing in their defense. That's yours. All right. So what do you think? Do you think voters are too stupid, sir? Do you think that voters are too stupid to know who to vote for?
Mark, I think it's over.
What? Is that all you have to say for yourself? I mean, we can keep playing.
We're not really playing, are we?
That was a metaphor.
There's nothing more to say.
What do you think? Well, yes, there is. There's an answer for yourself. Do you think that voters are too stupid to know who they're voting for? Do you think that Democrats are so stupid that they don't know who they're voting for?
Nobody said that.
I'm asking if you think that or not.
I said I thought they were stupid.
Well, what about when they vote for somebody at the top of the ballot and you say that's the only reason? Most people, 99.999% of people would say that if somebody only voted for somebody because they're on the top of the ballot, that means you're calling them stupid.
I said he was stupid, my friend.
Well, what a lot of people have been saying is that by saying that people voted for the person on the top of the ballot is the only reason they voted, is that you are saying that they're stupid. Do you agree with that or disagree with that? Do you think that they...
I disagree with your assertion that the Democratic voters are stupid.
You disagree with your assertion that you think that they're stupid? You don't think... Well, let's put it this way. Do you think that Democratic voters are stupid or not?
Nope.
No? Okay. So would you say that if people voted for someone only because they're on the top of the ballot, that would mean that they're stupid?
No.
Okay. So what you're saying is that it's smart for people to vote for somebody just because they're at the top of the ballot.
Nope.
So then you're saying that they would be stupid.
Nope.
So you're not saying anything.
Correct.
Because you don't have anything to say for yourself, just like I just said. And we're back in circles, and we just went and said, where I started out, and I said, and we asked, do you think that Democratic voters are too stupid to know who they're voting for or not?
I got a question for you, man. Help us something, actually. Sorry, man. Sorry, we got one.
Well, that's not a good enough apology for the voters, but you're getting there. You guys are like more uptight than Republicans. I've never seen in my whole political life people this wacko like acting in politics. This whole country was founded on democratic principles of people getting together and caucusing, coming out with a result and saying, that's where we came from, majority rules, and we're going to make sure that the minority is not stepped on. And what we have here is we have men, grown men, who are ashamed of themselves. They have no honor. Here we are with Brandon Puterbeast, has no honor to be able to stand up for himself and tell us, well, maybe he does. Brandon, I believe you have honor. Do you think that Democratic voters are stupid?
Why are you shouting?
Because I want them to hear.
Who?
Everybody, because I'm waiting for somebody to give an answer. And it's not shouting. This is like, I've been in the military. See, Chip Forrester has his father's military experience on his record. I have my own military experience on my record. And this is how we sound off. If you wanted to hear me shouting, you would hear some real shouting, let me tell you that.
What were you? What branch of service?
I was in the Army Reserves, and I fulfilled 6 years.
Out of?
Out of 6. and 2 inactive.
Where?
In the South, because I was in the reserves and because it was before the Gulf War.
Fort?
Huh?
Where did you report to?
Eustis for a while, then I went to a reserve unit in Milton, Florida. I did all that while I was going to college.
Where'd you go to school?
Pensacola Christian College. Are you going to disavow me for that? I mean, it has the word Christian in it, and they say demon possession, the best mark of that besides insanity is aversion to the sacred. So I'm just saying.
I got to be honest, you are kind of funny, but...
yeah, and you wonder how I got those going door to door at this point. Hey! Let's try it out. Come on. Oh, hey, Mr. Benjamin, Mark Clayton, how you doing? Yeah. Sorry, you can shake my hand. I appreciate it. You know, I'm running for office, and I just want to let you know, we're trying to stop the Republicans from stealing Social Security. And I just hope that you're trying to go vote for me well, actually, it's going to be November 6th, because I'm the Senate nominee. But what we're going to do is we're going to go out, we're going to beat the Republicans. I know you might not like Obama, but let me tell you, I don't like Romney. So we're square on that, right? Even Steven? So we'll just talk about you and me. I know I have a Democrat on my name, but if you could push that button for Democrat, even if you're going to push Romney, I'd really appreciate it this time because I think we can really help a lot of people. And Bob Corker is just for the rich. He doesn't try to help anybody.
Oh, that's true.
So I can count on you on November 6th?
Good day. Isn't that how...
I'm giving top secret information here.
Don't you leave after they say good day?
No, because that was just a practice. When we role play, we do that about 20 or 30 times so we can get it down. Now it's your turn. Come on. Make me vote for you, Brandon. They don't call me Mark the Motivator for nothing. I promise, if there is one person here that will stand next to me and sing It's a Grand Old Flag, I'll do it. What's that?
Grand Old Flag.
Yeah, but you got to sing with me. I'm not singing it by myself. No, seriously, you guys got to lighten up. I mean, that stuff that you guys got mad about, first of all, a lot of you people were reading third hand. Second of all, it was all written about real stuff that happened 4 years ago. And it was supposed to be funny. I wasn't running in a general election primary. There were several people running both times I ran. You're going to sit there and act so serious about that. Oh, he said Arnold Schwarzenegger is blah, 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 this and that, blah, blah, blah. Well, Arnold Schwarzenegger's also a Republican. He's also had more dirt come out since that happened. Thank you. Who was right? Who was right? Honestly, who was right? I was right about the Republicans. And when I ran 4 years ago against Bob Duke, you know what I did? I voted for Bob Duke because I believe that Lamar Alexander is a bad senator. And he's hurting our country.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, doing well. How you doing?
Are you officer?
Randy Chapman.
Oh, I'm not touching an officer. I know my laws. Okay?
I initiated.
Okay.
All right, nice to meet you. What's going on here?
I'm trying to get some votes. We're getting fired up for the Democratic Party.
Well, cool.
We're going to have a lot of votes. We're going to have a lot of people coming out voting for Mark Clayton for the United States Senate.
You are Mark Clayton, right?
I'm Mark Clayton.
All right.
I approve this message.
That's good. That's a good one. All right, man. Well, evidently these people are trying to work here, and I think your message has come across. And I think they know, they've heard you. So it's about time to leave, though, now.
Does that mean that I have to leave? Am I being forced to leave?
Well, I'm asking you to leave.
No, I want to ask. I will leave if I'm told that if I stay, I'm trespassing.
Okay.
But if I'm not, I'm not trespassing because I haven't been told that I'm trespassing.
Okay.
But do I have
Right, okay, I'll explain.
Well, wait a minute. Sure. I'll explain my part first. My part is that I have the Tennessee bylaws here.
Okay.
Tennessee bylaws. I'm not just a person off the street that came in. If Mitt Romney came in, I have no problem. If I was Mitt Romney, I'd understand that I need to go.
Right.
Okay, but I want a legal election.
Okay, listen.
No,
I can't help you with the legal election part.
No. I have standing in business here. I have rights to be here. I am the duly nominated leader of this party. I am a statewide, Democratic, only highest elected leader in this party. And a lot of lawyers will say that. What I have to know from my lawyer is that I'm going to be asked, I'm going to be told that I have to leave.
I will explain it to you.
Because if I'm told that I have to leave, then I'm being told that I'm not the leader.
All right, I listen to you now. Now it's my turn, all right?
Okay.
They have asked you to leave. And so when you refuse to leave, that's when it turns into trespassing. And I'm asking
they said that I could stay, and then they started changing around. And then you came.
Well, this is
the only official.
You guys want him to leave?
Okay.
Now it's trespassing.
No, it's not trespassing because I'm leaving, but then I'm contacting my attorney because I'm not really trespassing, see?
Okay. Well,
and
by law it is.
You're the arm of force, and we believe in force rooted in moral strength. That's what you are.
All right. Well, I appreciate it.
And
we also believe in the rule of...
Okay.
No, you don't.
They want you to leave. Now it's trespassing when you refuse to leave.
Well, only if I were really trespassing. But now, what it is, it gets into a whole bunch of other laws that incriminate them.
Right.
So I go to court and I take every one of these people in. Can you make sure?
You refuse to leave?
No, I want to ask you. No, I need for the police report. I need every person. I need every person
I'll
party.
be very patient with you, sir.
I need to. Well, you don't want to arrest the Senate candidate, but
well, I will.
go ahead. But I need every person's name in here for my legal brief. Will you get that?
Your lawyer
police
can get
report?
that. Let's go.
I want to file a police report.
Your lawyer can do that. That's civil matter. Right now, it turns into trespassing when
I'm not
somebody
trespassing.
has asked you to leave and you refuse to leave. By law, that's trespassing.
Well, they didn't ask me to.
They just did.
No, I left when we had that discussion.
Okay, but
They couldn't make up their mind what they want to do. They even said you can stay.
Well, they called us, and now we have to intervene, and so we have to do our job. When they want somebody to leave the property.
I'm not trying to give you a hard time. You
I
realize,
understand.
you realize there's politics in this, right?
Well, of course, we're in Democratic headquarters.
But I'm being removed by force.
Well, not by force.
I'm not required to leave?
No, you are required.
Oh, okay, that's force.
But it's not force.
Yes, it's moral, legal force.
Okay, well, I haven't...
I'm not, we're not doing like by hand.
Right.
I mean, but I'm being forced to leave.
Okay.
I'm not being asked to leave and saying, okay, I'm going to leave.
Right.
I'm being told that you don't have any business in the Tennessee Democratic Party headquarters when you're the leader of the Tennessee Democratic Party.
Well, from the police perspective, we hereby force. That means that we have
That you get what I'm saying. Right. Well, you and I are good terms.
Okay.
But the point of the matter is now they're in more trouble than they were before, and they had every chance not to be in trouble.
I got you.
They've got all kinds of trouble.
Well, the best way now, since they don't want you on the property, is have your attorney just to conversate with them, via phone or however they wish. Correspond through email, since